Alright, everybody, this is it. Alright, everybody, welcome back to another exciting Squad Open Tournament 2023 match. My name is Socrates, your shoutcaster for today. We're playing round 2 right now, Corrupted Infantry versus GOKTURK. Here playing on Logar Valley. The match has now begun. We'll be on the GOKTURK side, so let's go ahead and go straight into this. Logar, very classic map indeed. So, right here, hopefully we can teleport. I hope we can. Yes, we can teleport. Yes. Okay. So right now, we're going to be heading our way to the center of the map right now with the rest of the team. As fast as we can. They got a couple lodges and they got a couple small vehicles like this with the machine guns on the top of the turret up there. Ah! So going to the center of the map real quick here. Looks like both teams will be converging. Our current location is as follows. What the heck am I? I'm right here. Center of the map right now. Flag caps are as follows. Lower DC, Ajwak, and Homestead up at the top right there. Looks like Squad 5 disembarking along with enemy Squad 4 up north. Disembarking right now as we go ahead and check out the points of interest. Facing northbound, the first engagements are about to happen. The kill feed on the bottom right of the screen right there. Sean's in hands. Opening fire on Bula. Kill feed is working as well. Holy cow, everything is a miracle this round, everybody. Usually we're not able to get kill feed working, but it's working. What you're about to see right now. Left-leaning tactics. So far, so good. Overall map flows as follows. Multiple FOBs set around the map. North side by CI, led by Squad 01 Windbane to northeast, capturing first flag at main base northeast as well. To southern squad right now, Squad 3 moving westbound. It looks like the overall projection of the map that we can see is as follows. We have a north to south vertical push on both teams from the west to east and also from the east to west right here. First FOB from CI northeast over there with double FOBs from GOKTURK on the left side here on the mid side and the south side pushing here. So right now it's all about territory control, that both teams are trying to make sure that they spread all their squads on a vertical line to make sure nobody gets flanks around. But so far, so good. As we maneuver around the map on the north side, you can see a couple hotspots as a lot of players are spreading themselves thin along each of the buildings, trying to get as much territory control as possible. On the southern side, it looks like Squad 4 will be engaging up against the incoming red team players from Squad 3. Squad 3 does have an advantage up on CI right now. CI on the hills, upper fight advantage on the hillside. But the good news for the GOKTURK team is that they are inside the flag perimeter capture right now, or lower DC with Squad 4 and 3 support. Inside the box radius that you can see, we got a Merc Faguzel there and Frazani holding down inside the perimeter with CI Infantry moving now with Lizard King Sergeant 420 on the southern side just outside the perimeter right now as they approach inwards. Top of the map as follows. Lower DC, middle flag, still about to be contested right now with Ashwick, about to be captured by GOKTURK. 3 CI players positioning themselves as follows. We're going to go ahead and get Lizard King's POV on the southern side as we go ahead and quickly hover over on the northern side to see what's going on. We have a hilltop battle right now from CI up here, up against GOKTURK players up on the hill. It looks like they're getting out the flag zone to hit each other on the hills to make sure that they get the upper hill advantage. A lot of territory control fights right now on the hilltops. Looks like Lizard King on the southern side of the map is doing just okay right now with a lot of explosions going on. Machine gunners fighting it out right now. Multiple kills from Clef W up against CI players. Very nice engagements right now. Looks like they're about to engage on the southern side. CI, Lizard, and Sneaky still moving through the field right now on the south side, as you can see in the bottom right of the screen. Merc Najord is trying his best to make sure he peeps his head to get some really nice vision up against CI players. And looks like we do have infantry from GOKTURK on the south side trying to make a flank on the incoming players on the hills from CI. So far, this is extremely legendary. Quick FOB check right now at Logar Valley from CI. FOB set inside the compound. Looks like mortars should be operating right now from Slapback Jack up on CI over here. Special shout out to him. Facing southwest, and looks like he does have a mark going direct here to where the FOB is from GOKTURK's team, directly on north side of the city. Helicopter marking where the explosions are landing right now, right outside the HABS zone right there. We do have a couple 13 JG players right now on the red team, positioning themselves on the south side, facing south. Incoming players from GOKTURK, blue team up north, pushing up against the red team players, CI up against the far northeast, coming from their FOB from east to west. So right now, situations as follows. Both FOBs from GOKTURK is still safe on the western side. Northeast FOB from CI still being operated with mortar declarations to the southwest, launching into the center of the city. Both teams right now is a little tug-of-war right now, stalemate along the center side. You can see everyone's spread really thin. Got a couple people on the north side trying to make a flank right now, and of course the southern infantry right here trying to make the hilltop flanks on the south. So everybody's evenly matched right now. It's just a matter of who can get that center flag at lower DC. That's going to really determine the tide of this game. Again, mortars are being strategically used by the teams up on the flag point. Explosions launching direct south of where that building is, where we just launched. Many casualties as follows. Northern side, GTR players up there engaging on the northeastern side. And of course, on the northeast side, more players in GOKTURK trying to get close to the enemy FOB at Homestead, with CI Windbane holding the fort down with 3,000 ammo points. Looks like we have a heavy engagement up on the hilltops right now, up against the CI players. The CI looks like they're holding it pretty well, with a bit of blue players here from the GOKTURK taking heavy casualties right now, but they're heavily outnumbered by the CI players here. Going down to the south side of the map, looks like Squad 4 is holding this down. Looks like we have Sneaky Z, being sneaky himself, going into the area and shot traded right now. Barely gets close to the vehicle, but he will be letting his teammates know that there is a hotspot here that has been marked by the 3 and the 4 marks. So this is going to be a hotspot soon. Player will be revived on the blue team, but now that spot is compromised. Location is now known by the CI players. Lower DC now being capped with triple chevrons up there, almost to be fully capped, and taking multiple shots on the southeast side with Squad 3. No FOB present, but possibly a rally point. Yep, a rally point to the far east, not an FOB. And the bad news right now is that CI is getting pushed back by GOKTURK's offensive right now. Getting pushed back, multiple casualties, but looks like they're getting it back slowly but surely. Couple casualties up on the blue team, and CI slowly starting to push back west from their rally point. Overall map flows as follows. Main focus right now for CI's FOB placement is on the northeast. And in terms of the southeast FOB placement, potentially, doesn't look like it's going to be happening soon. CI players on the south side, they need the infantry resources and the FOB resources if they want to make a strong assault here. But I do know, knowing that CI, very great team, so they have something sneaky up their sleeves. Going up here north, we do have some small engagements right now inside the northern side of the city. We're going to go ahead and get into Nero's POV right now as he goes through building the building, securing the area. Mortar explosions still occurring at the area. This is where the hab is. And let's go ahead and get into Uzi Man POV. Inside the building, we do have 3 players alive from the CI team. Up against GOKTURK, he's medic patching himself right now with the band-aid. All he needs to do is turn the corner, and he might be able to make this work. He goes in, shot through the chest, down by Toto right there. Great shot. And he's down. It's unbelievable gameplay right now. We're going to go ahead and get into Bortesk, and he gets shot out as well. Overall map flows as follows. A lot of ammo points available for GOKTURK's team on the western FOB. On the southwest, looks like they are building up a repair station. So far, so good. Squad 4 looks like lower DC is now captured. Up on the eastern side. As we kind of scroll in right there, we got a couple people. Lizard King trying to drag his teammate to safety. Multiple teammates from the blue team, GOKTURK, is securing inside the perimeter, waiting for CI players to go to them, rather than the blue team pushing out against CI. And that's a pretty smart move. Let them come to you. Let them come to you, and because they have all the buildings they can use for cover, that's a good move. Because right now, CI, even though they do not have an FOB, they have the hilltop advantage shooting downwards into the flag point. But with the blue team already capturing lower DC at the center of the map, they can just stay inside the building under shelter, away from the hilltop view of fire from the sniper fire that Squad 3 from CI is laying down on them. So they're trying to really make use of their terrain and surroundings to make the defense work. Going up on the northern side, still a tug-of-war. Now the battle shifted really substantially right now. This is what we're looking at. CI still having their FOB secure with mortar operations facing southwest, exploding in the center of the city. But right now, GOKTURK is providing a diagonal front line right here. The battle line has now shifted from a vertical north to south to a diagonal northwest to southeast push as blue team GOKTURK pushes up northeast to try to get closer to the enemy FOB northeast over there. And I can guarantee you, they do know at Homestead that there is an FOB. Going down here, let's see how the explosions are turning out. Explosions, like I mentioned, are still going down. The commander, there is no commander for this particular map, so there will not be any boom boom bangs and artillery strikes and circular airstrikes going on. This will simply be either mortars or, you know, battling out with the rifles right now. Looks like we're going to check out Janissary's POV right now as they engage up against the CI players in the city inside the field line. A lot of multiple red team players spread around, taking engagements from Squad 5 and Squad 6 on the hillside. And looks like CI, they're using the trees to their advantage for the camouflage. As a lot of pressure comes in right now from the mortars, laying down into the city, exploding. Not too much activity going on at the center, just a couple explosions and a lot of casualties in the big building, as you can see. We'll check out his POV real quick inside the building. As we go ahead and check out south side, looks like Squad 3 is going to wipe out the spawn point from CI once and for all, clearing the area, making sure there's no more sneaky people from the red team on the south side near Nomad Camp. There are a couple vehicles abandoned now here that Squad 3 and 4 from the blue team are trying to check out. Going up here as follows, looks like, oh, geez Louise, a sneaky person. Sneaky is back. We're going to check out his POV. Looks like he has successfully set, if I look at this right, he has set it down. An explosion will be happening right now. Sneaky from CI team behind me has now set an explosion. Now he's running away from the map as this might explode anytime right now. I believe it's a 30-second timer. I believe he has set this on the radio. I saw the skull mark. So in the meantime, scores as follows. 263 to 247. Still about an even match for both teams with the 20-ticket delta right now. Let's see what's going on over here. Let me just kind of walk over here. I'll just be careful with this explosion. He's got something there. Yep. You can see the icon right there. Something's about to explode, and it's definitely this radio soon. I gotta get out of here. Sneaky. Jeez Louise, we got out of there just fine. That's it. Nice explosion from Sneaky. And now he goes in to try to take it out. So, I gotta mention right now, this is actually big brain moves from GOKTURK. What they did in order to hide the radio was they actually set the C4 on this. And this right here, this is next brain moves from CI itself. Let me explain this real quick. What's happening is the red team, they tried it. Sorry, GOKTURK has set this repair station to block the doorway accessing the radio, which is going to slow down CI team from getting to the radio. But Sneaky from CI, he's smart. He sets the explosion to wipe out the repair station, blocking the doorway to get into the radio. Now what he's doing, he's building it back up. He's going to rebuild back up the repair station, which gives him enough time to shovel out the radio in peace, while the blue team, they try to take down their own radio. They try to take down their own repair station to get into the building. So right now, you saw it. He's inside. He's going to dig it down. He's going to use the shelter from the repair station to take this out and to lock in the tickets for the CI team. Big brain moves from both teams. Going back as follows. We'll check out his POV right now. He's digging down, digging up his own little sandbag, and the radio is heavily damaged. Great job to him. Over on map levels as follows. Homestead still secured by CI team squads 1 and 4. Center area taken over right now. Multiple casualties from the mortar explosion. Radial is damaged. Hab is disabled right now. As GOKTURK, they try their best to wipe shop at the building with Soap Tactic and Todd Chef right there in the northeast. Up on the northeast side with the red team FOB at Homestead. Multiple people spawning there, full security right now. So far, so good. No mortar explosions happening at Homestead right now. Safe and sound for now. With Squad 5 and 4 from GOKTURK re-engaging up against Squad 3 very soon, with Squad 3 led by Sergeant 420, along with Medic Support Titch, going down southwest from main base at Nomad Camp to prepare for the worst. Squad 5, GOKTURK, looks like their game plan right now is to take over the top of the hill from southeast of Homestead. Homestead right now is at the far end that we can see where the cluster of the red players are at, and incoming Squad 5 players from GOKTURK, they're going to position themselves in the southeast with their scopes facing northwest to try to hold down sniper fire to eventually close in on Homestead, utilizing the hilltop advantage up along the southern edge where my hand is hovering at, with the incoming support from the blue team coming soon from the city along the western side of the map. Ticket counts as follows: GOKTURK 224 and CI 235. Tickets roughly even. Hab is coming up right now in GOKTURK's favor. Multiple explosions coming out. Todd Chef's POV right now under shelter, trying to build up an ammo crate. Multiple explosions occurring right now, being launched by Slapback Jack. FOB's placements as follows inside the CI network right now. Building inside with multiple players. Sneaky Z reloading his ammo and getting back out into the field to try to be more sneaky again, to try to take out some more FOBs. Logi is still available on both main bases from both teams. With Squad 3, looks like he's going to try to recover his vehicles on the southern side. Sergeant 420 right there. So far, so good. Looks like, yep, he's going to take that and bring it to somewhere else to make it useful. Lower DC security right now by the blue team. Full security on the southern side. Lower DC full control by GOKTURK right now. Very quiet flag. And the only teammates nearby from CI is Squad 3. There's possibly, yep, another rally point has come up in the southeast side right now with Squad 4 and 5 focusing on the northern side. We're about to see a quick engagement right now by the Merc right now for Goozle. Engaging up against Bright Spark and taken out by Bright Spark across a 100-meter distance right there. That is an amazing shot. He does have a scope ready to go, and he's going to try to peep another player down by Njord right there. He's looking. Fireblaze, thanks so much for the subscription. And an explosion comes out. They have now pinpointed his location. He's hiding inside the bush right now and looking through. Fire has been opened. Thanks so much, Marcus Aurelius, for the subscription as well. And looks like Bright Spark is going in. He's going in. Going up the hill right now. This is going to be a very risky move. An attempt will be made to revive his squad leader right now, Fagoozle, but right now, Njord knows that Bright Spark's onto him. He needs to reposition himself right now. Squad 4 does have the support from Squad 5 up there. One player, he might be able to turn this around from the CI network. Takes out Fagoozle. Revived, but taken out again, once and for all. They're trying to find him real quick. Overall map flows as follows. Looks like Squad 3 is going straight to the flag of Lower DC. He doesn't have that many people in his squad, but he's going to attempt to attack from the top of the hill, westbound, up against a full network of blue team members from GOKTURK team. 4 people, full HP, up against the red team, Squad 3. Only 3 players. Up on the top side right here, Squad 2 and 5. Looks like GOKTURK is going to have a difficult time with triple squads up in the northern side network right now. We're going to check out Odin's POV as they engage, building the building. Meow, definitely meows. Mustafa going through, take a shot from the behind right there. Incoming engagements from Soap Tactic. Nice save, and Ganji's down. Jabba Mablo comes in, and they're about to get shot from the behind right now. Shot down. Odin makes a legendary shot right now for a double kill. Jabba and Marlboro down by Odin along the northern side. This is insane right now, but Squad 4 from CI not giving up, but they're going to make a northwestern flank up against the western center FOB. And situations as follows. There is now only one FOB available from the GOKTURK team, which is a center FOB. The other secondary FOB has now fallen from CI's hands here. So if this FOB falls, the blue team's going to have a difficult time holding the city right now. Lower DC, these people are doing fine right now, but without any close by spawn points, especially an FOB on the blue side, Lower DC will have a lot of trouble up against Squad 3 down here that's about to engage closely. Everybody right now from the blue team is about spread thin right now on the eastern side. If this FOB is critical to hold for the blue team. Looks like they're doing A-OK right now. We're going to check out Uzi Man's POV as we get inside. Jeez Louise! Shot from Sean. Going up here, looks a bit quiet right now at Homestead. Again, same situations as follows. Couple people spawning here safe and sound, 3,000 ammo points along with mortar utilization. Pause for now because of some disruption from the blue team, but looks like Squad 5 is going to spread themselves from south, inching closer to Homestead to initiate. Squad 3 has now entered the perimeter right now inside the flag. We're going to get into Sergeant's POV. Going up here. Overall buildings as follows. Both players are on the top. They're scanning. They're holding down the stairs. One on here. Sergeant going upstairs right now. One down. On the side, not upstairs. On the ground level. 2 players up.
Oynayalım tepempere. Atla aşağı. Sarıyor kendini.
Asger, thanks so much for the gifted subscriptions. I really appreciate it. Looks like, wow, close call. CI players wiped out on lower DC flag. Nice save on that with 39 minutes left on the clock. And looks like the battle tide is now shifted. FOB right now looks like to be in trouble from the blue team on the western side. A new FOB has been activated on the southwest of the map with incoming blue players hitting up Homestead. Double squads up northeast right now. So right now, it's like a 360 turn. Blue team may have lost their FOB, but they're getting a new one back up on the southern side. And at the same time, the infantry have made an infiltration to the east and pushing up north to hit Homestead. So right now, red team, they're going to have a lot of trouble. The good news is that red team have infantry control into the center of the city. So it's just everyone's just kind of like clockwise rotation about how they want to go about this. But as long as the flags remain captured in each of the team's hands, everything should be fine. Going back to Homestead as follows. The blue team has now overrun the flag right now. Getting inside, we're going to get into the POV of Presidente. He is still alive in the field line. Right leaning, takes out Baliakon right now. This is it. They're holding it down. Presidente, low HP right now. Gets shot by Bordashin. PE fallen right now. Moving into the center line north. Going into where the radio's at, where Balikazkan failed. I completely butchered his name. Balyazkan. There we go. Fallen going in right now. Take it nice and easy. Windbane, squad lead, still going around the walls. The hab is inside the building. If we go under the map real quick, this is what we're looking at. There we go. Shot through the doorway entrance. Windbane, CI, one of their best players in CI right now. Here comes engagement going inside the building. Shot through the doorway again from Convoy. Convoy, his health is very low, so he actually has limited visibility. But despite that limited visibility, he manages to still save the area. But it's not over yet. Here comes GTR Nero comes in right now. Mr. Emperor. GTR Nero comes in up against Windbane. Windbane takes shelter in the bushes as Nero goes inside the main doorway, and here comes an engagement right now. Shot through. Unbelievable gameplay right now from Windbane. Here comes Farzani. Farzani versus Windbane. Will Windbane save this once and for all? It's very easy. He's being very sneaky indeed. Overall map flows as follows. Looks like southern squads are going to engage on lower DC now. But this is a very decisive maneuver right now. If Farzani can land this up against Ultimate Defender Windbane, this is going to be truly legendary. And he goes through the doorway. Windbane's going to pop him right now. Misses him. Presidente gets wiped out. And there we go. Windbane's going to retaliate to that. Farzani has now made it inside the building where the hab is at. And the radio. Both the hab and the radio are inside the building. Windbane has 3 people he has to wipe out. Right now, Windbane's trying to make sure no one enters the doorway. And here we go. 1 versus 3. This is the decisive gameplay right now. Windbane can launch this defense. Takes out Farzani. Knife bat. No! Oh, jeez! Nice save. Dagger gun retaliating to that right now. Sending infantry from the northern side to try to save Homestead. Homestead is now being contested, as you can see. Contested right now with 5 chevrons up, going down, inching that way. And lower DC is still being contested right now. Quickly heading down to the southern side. This is what we're looking at. Overall map flows as follows. Where the heck did I teleport to? Okay, red team engaging right now. A lot of casualties, but it looks like CI is overpowering the flag. Takes out Kargoku right now. Jabba and the rest of the team reviving each other. Engaging right now from incoming GOKTURK players from the western side. As they push in from this area, Sneaky is back again with his shovel and the C4. Looks like they have tried to set the radio in the same location. Getting into Sneaky's POV. Looks like he's going to try to... What did he just set in there? He's going to set some razor wire to slow down the advance. He's very sneaky indeed. He's very, very methodical in what he does. Like Gapaholic, good to see you. Looks like he's going to wait it out. If he scroll into the map, looks like an explosive has been set. He's going to try to wait it out. There it is. Radio is now down. Great job to Sneaky. That's going to wipe it out on cooldowns right now. Going to the east. Squad 3 is going to try to save it. Contend Parry coming in right now. We're going to get into his POV right now. He's going to try to run as fast as he can into the area. In the meantime, let's go ahead and check out what's going on right now in Lower DC. Squad 5 and 4 from CI. Full security, full double squads up with double chevrons on Lower DC. You look at the center of the screen right there. Lower DC is being halfway to neutral right now, but Homestead looks like it will be neutralized by the 4 squads. 6, 5, 1, and 2 on Homestead with multiple casualties. We do have Green Mix from CI and a couple more players on the eastern side going to try to close in on the flag, but they're up against at least 10 players. On the flip side right now, Lower DC, squads 4, 5, and 3 moving in to engage right now in Sandwich. GTR Soap Tactics team from GOKTURK's team as they try to advance right outside the perimeter of the flag. And this is it right now. Going to full engagements right now from both teams in the center flag with triple chevrons still in favor from the red team. Soap Tactic hiding inside the building right now, trying to patch himself up with the band-aid and to re-engage in the battle right now. More players stationed outside the northeastern side of the flag as they close in inside the flag perimeter up against at least 7 players from the red team. Ticket counts as follows: 165 to 181. CI is actually leading in the lead despite what it looks like on the map for territory control. If Homestead can get full cap by the blue team, this is going to be some massive ticket losses on the flip side right now. With 5 chevrons up, maximum chevrons in the small compound with GOKTURK fully securing the compound and wiping out all incoming threats from the red team. We have multiple teammates coming in right now. So here's the situations as follows. Jeez, hold on, let me get into this screen real quick. Okay, situations as follows. Multiple CI players making a quick retaliation right now by spawning at main base and running a short distance over to Homestead to resecure it. But it looks like GOKTURK is going to have this full area secured and capping it to make a flip side on the ticket counts right now. Down here, we do have full security from CI, but they're taking a lot of pushes right now from a little bit from the west and also from the east as well. Everybody's spread thin right now, and both teams, as you can see, there's no active FOB that GOKTURK has in their possession right now. All FOBs from GOKTURK are now currently down, so they have to rely on rally points. So this is a very risky maneuver for GOKTURK. If they don't get new FOB up, they have to pull the miracles with the rally points. The good news of CI is that they're going to get a new FOB right now going on the southern side. That squad 6 Flatback Jack's going to activate right now. In the meantime, the remaining red team players are going to try to secure Lower DC flag on the southern side using infantry forces only and trying to conserve ammo up against the incoming blue players on the northeastern side. GOKTURK, some of them are running from main base. The Logi truck is actually somewhere. It's actually, I believe it's this one in the field. It's been marked. Multiple engagements right now, pushing westbound. And CI are now pushing west away from the flag perimeter to push the enemies from the GOKTURK team away from the area where the explosion happened, where Sneaky was located at right there. And they're patching each other up just fine. On the northern side, looks like we have double squads about to engage it all out right now from incoming Windbane team right here. CI coming in, Jabba and Meow pushing in as best as they can. The smoke grenades get launched out. Presidente's inside the flag right now. He's shooting it out and gets shot down. Right now, CI are using traditional tactics to push in. Traditional, but very clever and smart. Launching smoke grenades from the upper hillside to get into the flag. And once this goes down, this is going to be serious gameplay. Red team pushed back from their main base, trickling in from the northern side along this hillside. That's where they toss the smoke grenades into the point right here. The smokes are now deploying in multiple directions, and that's when red team's going to push in and toss grenades into the compounds. You can see right there as they push in, and blue team's going to have to take shelter, and hopefully they can hold this flag, but we shall see. Overall map rolls as follows: ticket count 138 to 175, ticket gap around 40 tickets. Blue team holding their best in Lower DC. As you can see at the top over here, both flags are neutralized, so someone has to budge. One flag has to budge one way or the other for this game to continue. Multiple grenades come out right now. Holy cow. Jabba and Honor coming in right now. They're going in. We're going to get into Honor's POV right now. There is a legend that they're able to climb right now in the area. So will he take the climb? We shall see. This is big brain moves. And looks like red team is now circling around the perimeter of the compound. More explosions come out. We're going to send our reporter down to hold down the line. All right. Ah! Situations as follows. So right now, the red team from CI are just about at the edge right now, about to climb in. I'm here with the blue team from GOKTURK, holding down this fence line, making sure that no one launches in right here. At any time, a grenade is able to explode in our position. So we're in a very hot spot, but we have to hold this position up against CI. This is a critical defense position. Going back overall to the map flow, let's check out the south side is doing. On the south side, new FOB has now come up. Oh, jeez, Louise. What kind of teleportation was that? Okay, going back here. FOB is now activated on the far south side of the map with Perplex and Slapback Jack, and then possibly they're going to try to get a mortar going here. 1,600 ammo, lots of ammo available with Stealth Tactic about to engage right now up against Sergeant 420. He's going in. He's suspicious. Going down here, multiple red team players on lower DC right now. Both flags are neutralized. Overall map flows as follows. Once again, a new FOB from GOKTURK has been activated at the center of the map. Fresh logi supplies and Sneaky, holy cow! Sneaky soloing the vehicle under armor penetration defense right now. And he's going to try to drive over the enemies to prevent them from digging. This is big brain moves. Holy camole. What we are witnessing right now is that Sneaky soloing the vehicle. No one can shoot him with small arms fire. He's just simply driving over people. Just making sure that the advancement and the FOB activation from GOKTURK is slowed down. So Sneaky's letting his teammates know, hey guys, I'm currently trying to slow down the FOB activation from the blue team. I need some help soon. So what we're about to see right now is that multiple red players will now be closing in. Squad 4, Sean and teammate Lat coming in to help converge on this location while Sneaky buys as much time for the red team. The blue team, even though he's under shelter in his vehicle, they're trying to shoot down his wheels, and here comes Sneaky. Barely gets out alive. Holy cow! Oh, jeez, Louise! Big brain moves. Radial's just outside the corner. They're trying to make sure he's down once and for all. That's it. He just tried to set down an explosive. That Sneaky tried to set an explosive. They're trying to take it down right now. If this explosive goes down, oh, jeez, that's going to be a nuclear explosion here. That was insane. Had Sneaky successfully landed that explosion right here, it would have completely wiped out the FOB activation from GOKTURK, and ultimately that would have been a decisive turn for the game. Holy cow! But great save from GOKTURK. GOKTURK very fast reaction right now. Holy cow! Here comes the backup from Sean, Squad 4 and Toto as well. It's not over yet. It is not over yet. This area is still hot with Squad 3, Bortacini still surviving, and we have a fresh rally point from Squad 4, red team up north with Sneaky Z coming back for round 2. Nothing can stop him. I have never seen legendary engineer tactics from Sneaky before, and I've never seen any other engineer play this well. This is insane. This is how Squad is meant to be played as the engineer role. What you're seeing is ideal. This is the gold standard. How he's playing right now is unbelievable, and I can guarantee Sneaky Z, he's getting a lot of people trying to get him to join their clans right now, because I can guarantee Sneaky and many other players in this match right now from both teams, they're being approached by other clans, possibly for recruitment. This is okay. Great news is that the activation has been successful. Actually, no, it's still locked in. Hot FOB. Hab is proxied right now by the incoming red team members from CI. It's a firefight in here right now. POV view right now. Bohm is still alive, taken out. Multiple casualty trades on both sides. Inside the FOB, complete shredded right now. Cotton Perry, the only survivor on the flag, and Proxy is now going away. Hab is coming back up for reactivation. Squad 4 rally is still up, so Sneaky might be trying to pull something again. On the south side, how are we looking? Red team engaging up against a couple of blue players on the south side where their FOB is located. Holy cow, this is quite the match, I gotta say. 119 and 145 tickets, even though CI leading by a bit. Red team still trying their best to take a upper hill advantage up against the blue team members, as the blue team members start sending a couple people up the hills to slowly trickle down on the enemy red team approaching from main base. It's a 1v1 battles right now. A couple trade small arms fire up on the hillside as blue team still has full security of Homestead. Map flows as follows. This is what we're looking at right now. So the flag, both flags are currently neutralized by both teams. This is tug of war right now, no worries. What both teams are trying to do is they're trying to get upper advantage from their FOB placements. Both the original FOBs have fallen. The new FOBs, as you can see, blue team FOB Center City, and they're taking a couple of small arms fire from Squad 4 from CI. They're doing okay. On the south side, CI activated south of lower DC, which is a critical FOB to maintain the defense and also the ammo nearby to sustain lower DC defense. Both teams know where the FOBs from both teams are, and they're trying to take down one or the other. And again, with the neutralized flags, these flags will only be able to stay neutralized from both opposing teams as long as their FOBs and rally points around the maps are sustained. So whichever FOB falls first, it'll just be a matter of time within less than 5 minutes that one of the flags will start budging due to lack of spawn. Going down to the south side of the map as we... Oh, holy camole. Oh, wow, this is a nice map. Anyways, going down to Squad 6 right here in the hab. Quiet FOB, but right now this FOB is going to take a lot of hits from incoming blue players that are trying to sneak in the flag. Sneaking in the FOB takedown on the eastern side. Hovering over in our AC-130 right now, looking into the flag, blue team members, there are a couple of survivors still inside the flag perimeter, but they still need to clear out the rest of the CI players. Balyazkhan, he's upstairs. He's damaged. He's low HP. Upstairs right now, he might be getting hit from the behind along the stairs. Here comes Hickster on the side. Taken out by Hickster. Nice save on that, but we still have two more survivors on the western side at lower DC. Hiding behind the wall right now as the red players take shelter up there in the building on the east. On the northern side, looks like the FOB is now falling with Sneaky wiping out once and for all. Utilizing C4 at the radio, now on bleed out. And he is down. FOB will now fall, and it's just a matter of time. If Sneaky gets revived, he can repair the wheels to his vehicle and start driving around like GTA. And they're going to go ahead and revive each other right now. Hands, reviving Sneaky Z. Boom, checking around the perimeter, make sure all infantry are wiped out once and for all. This will be a -10 ticket deduction if the blue team loses its FOB. On the northern side, looks like we have a couple red team members of fresh ammo from main base now approaching the eastern, southeastern side of Homestead right now. They're taking it nice and easy, but again, both flags are unbudging right now, not budging due to the proximity of both team members inside the flag perimeter. A lot is at stake right now. Ticket count 102 to 137. FOB is just falling around now. Squad 4, Sean, up there. FOB is going to fall soon. Fresh rally points around here. Blue team getting wiped out now at lower DC as Squad 5 and 6 maintain the perimeter at the FOB. Despite a couple small arms fires right now, the red team CI is still able to hold the perimeter very well. Over here, FOB is now fallen. All red players now patch each other up and now moving along the map to move up north and possibly converge to help out secure the perimeter. Overall map flows as follows. With the blue team FOB falling and no more FOB spawn points from the blue team, this area is going to have a lot of trouble right now with Squad 4 slowly moving his players from CI up northeast to converge and help out the rest of the red team members having difficult time on the eastern push right here at Homestead, sandwich the flag to wipe out the blue team once and for all. Lower DC, of course, is being captured, but they're got to hold it long enough to allow Homestead to be recaptured by the red team. But will the blue team be able to hold this just fine? I think it's just if they get another FOB in, they should be able to take this down. But we're going to see what kind of miracles GOKTURK can pull. And I have full faith that GOKTURK can pull a miracle. You can see Squad 4 right now. They're playing very carefully. Despite that they don't have much numbers pushing towards lower DC for the recapture, they do have enough insight and the intel they need to make the push successfully. With Squad 4 utilizing a fresh rally point on the northeastern side, it'll take them less than 2 minutes to get to this area, and possibly they're going to try to lock in the FOB push first. As we get directly into the flag, one player has now successfully gotten inside for Zani. He's watching, just making sure that nobody gets into the doorway. He has taken out Slapback Jack from behind, so it's just a matter of time that Lizard King and the rest of the red team players are going to try to push in and resecure the radio. Farzani has now communicated to his team that the radio is inside his location, marking out Eski right now. And right now you can see the blue team squad 4 is moving as fast as they can to try to back up their team. The hab on the red team is actually set across in the other building, not the same building, so that's a smart move, keeping the radio and the hab in separate locations. Farzani keeping his gun out, making sure until then he needs to survive for at least a minute or 2 minutes before red team starts completely closing in on his location. 2 players right now. We will see a miracle happen potentially. If Farzani can take a 1v2 right now, this is insane. Shoots down. Farzani goes down. It's okay. No worries at all. Very nice attempt with squad 4 moving along with their engineer Ramadi coming in right now. A couple blue players trying to engage right now on the flag itself as we hover on our big plane right now. Not that many blue players, but Kimmy's going to try to pull a miracle up against 4 other players here. Lower Kargoku to try to slow down the flag. Ticket count 70 to 119. Ticket gap is around 50 tickets. 4 squads on the western side about to sandwich this flag. The squads 5 and 6 and 1 on the blue team. It's about to close in. We're about to see some serious gameplay right now. Smoke grenades are being launched out from the western side from the western red team squads as the blue team from GOKTURK, they're going to have a difficult time holding the northern side now and the eastern side as they get sandwiched from the incoming red team members. But will they be able to hold the flag right now? We're going to go ahead and get into the POV of Koban. He's outside the perimeter, gets shut out by Meow, and definitely Meow! He comes in. The explosions come out with Todd Chef holding down the main doorway right now. Explosions come out. It's going to get real hot. We're going to send down a reporter to go ahead and join the team in the defense effort on the blue team. Oh, jeez. So I'm here right now inside the compound with the incoming CI players coming along the northern and the northwestern doorway behind me. We do have a couple blue team members from GOKTURK inside this compound with me, but right now we're about to see a lot of explosions come out very soon. Going now overall on the map, red team slowly surrounding the area. It looks like that might be, is that Sneaky? Yep, Sneaky in his vehicle again, driving down downtown like everything's normal. GTI looks like they're about to engage up on him right now. He's going to try to drive over the enemies. Oh, wow. What's he doing? Jeez Louise. Sneaky's enjoying this game for sure. Go Logar Valley. Odin and NR, they're going to try to mark the vehicle to try to get an explosion on that right now, but they don't have the support they need to make an explosion happen. Odin's going to get in the gun and try to open fire on the vehicle. Sneaky makes it out just A-okay alive right now. And we're going to get in his POV to see where he drives to. Inside the flag, looks like GTR players, GOKTURK, are holding down the perimeter just fine despite all the smoke chaos that are now coming. But I spoke too soon. Here comes a full force of CI players on the western side moving in as fast as they can. Jonas and a couple more players on the blue team are outside the perimeter, going to try to stop them in their tracks. The battle is now going down. This is it. This is gameplay. This is tactics. Everyone, I hope you're taking notes. 68 tickets to 108. Despite the low tickets on the blue team side from GOKTURK, they can still hold this down to the very end of the match. A lot can happen in these last 17 minutes of the match right now. Meow still going at it with his claws. Here they go. The second round pushing in on the western side along with incoming Windbane CI players. This flag is going to go, oh geez Louise, with only 2 players inside. This is not looking good. So right now, I'm here up on the rooftop, hovering, just making sure the enemies on the red team don't get inside. And here they come. Oh jeez. Ah! And they're now in. Meow, Honor, and Drek all down, but they have more incoming red team players for backup on the western side. Holy cow. This is probably one of the best matches I've ever seen. Going overall back to the map as follows. Ah, jeez, sorry. Overall, south side, this is it. Blue team is now engaging heavily hard on the southern FOB right now, with CI trying their best to resecure the compound. As we scroll out on the map, the incoming blue players are all over the southeastern top of the hill as they shoot it out. We're going to get into his POV. They have their scopes out facing down the valley in this FOB zone up against CI players. So the good news for GOKTURK is that the squad, squad 4 from the blue team, along with Ramadi, the engineer, they're going to try to close in, revive their squad lead. We have incoming. Is that Sneaky? That is Sneaky. Sneaky's going to try to pull another one on them. This is it. He might... Oh, he's going to ram him off the cliff? He's going to ram him off the cliff. Oh, jeez. Holy cow, I've never seen single-handed tactics before from the engineer. This is sneaky gameplay right now. This is next brain advanced legendary moves that he is now doing. His wheels are still good. Nenjor is going to try to make a run for it because he knows Sneaky's going to try to push him off the cliff right now. Holy cow. So right now, what Sneaky's trying to do, even though it looks pretty troll, he's you know, locating all the enemy infantry, and he's relaying it back to his team, saying, hey, I found one guy, I just drove him over. So that's going to send Slapback Jack to close in on that particular position that Sneaky reports. And here it comes, George, single-handedly. He doesn't know that someone's behind him right now. He's going to try to still look somewhat down the valley and keeping the vehicle behind his back in check right now. Slapback Jack definitely going to slap the back of Njord right now. Coming up around this hilltop. Njord's going down the hill. Oh, geez Louise, this is going to be a close one. Njord, yep, he's going down the valley right now to try to get close to the FOB. Fallen, is he still alive? Yeah, Fallen is down. Njord's all alone up here now. He needs help. He needs support. Up here, there's no other player besides Njord himself up against double squads. Njord opening fire right now, letting them know that the blue team still has a presence down here. Slapback Jack closing in on his position right now, and Njord shoots down Sergeant 420 for a trade. Very nice. Going back to the flag as follows. Sneaky is back on flag, gonna try to drive down Bordasheen right now. Holy cow. Sneaky is really causing a lot of devastation, and he never had to open his gun to fire. And he's driving back up north. Where is he going? He's literally going everywhere around the map. This is insane. Going back to the northern side of the map, CI now retaking over the flag, and this is it. With 5 chevrons up, they're going to recapture that flag, and it's going to close the ticket gap, 47 to 98. They're going to recapture that, and Lower DC, still full security on Lower DC. It will now initiate the flag capture immediately at Lower DC. These flags are going to fall down very quickly, and that's it. They have captured the flag. Lower DC is now continuing downwards as CI resecure the flag. Going to Lower DC right now. GTR players here. Couple spawners from main base with a fresh Logi at main. They could utilize that to make a new FOB, but it looks like they're going to run back from main base to try to conserve tickets because, as they know, they have very low tickets left, 41 tickets. But I don't know about y'all, but yeah, with 41 tickets, maybe the Logi might be able to pull a miracle, but who knows? But right now, what I do know is GOKTURK, they have a grand plan. They have a grand plan to take this back from their main base. Here it comes. Oh, geez, Louise. Titch saves it again. Todd Chef coming on the western side with incoming friendly support coming in next minute. Squad 2 here. And we do have a couple squads. Squad 1, Windbane, is going to start to stand the defense at Homestead. Couple players from GTR, GOKTURK on the northwestern side. Looks like they might still try to make a contestation on the western side to close in on the flag. At this point, with no other spawn point left, GOKTURK's going to have to utilize wherever their people are at. They're going to push back on wherever is nearest proximity to them. I think that's the plan right now. With no FOBs left from the blue team, whoever's nearby, whichever flag, that's where they're going. Despite the low amount of people that they have nearby, they gotta slow down the incoming advance from the CI team. CI team full security at Lower DC now being captured right now. Situation is as follows. Right now, again, no FOBs active from the blue team. Logi is still fresh at main base. It is an option that they could still get another FOB to try to slow down the flag cap. So right now, I think they're trying to conserve tickets as best as they can. CI, full security in the flag with a couple contestation on the western side from the GOKTURK players here, but they have fully secured the flag, which is now allowing Lower DC flag on the southern side to be captured and progressioned by the red team CI players. But once that's captured, more ticket gaps are going to happen. The tickets are going to close in. And right now, blue team, they're trying to trickle in from the northwestern side into the city to try to slow down the red team. But the red team, with their active FOB down here, even though it's taking a couple small arms fire from the blue team, they still have an active spawn point and the ammo that they need to resupply the people at Lower DC for a strong defense. So what will the blue team do? We shall see. GOKTURK and CI doing fantastic job at really, you know, doing their best this game. The flanking tactics, the maneuvers, the hilltop advantage, the shelters, urban battles. Like this is squad gameplay and teamwork to the best ability ever. On the northern side, looks like Squad 4, along with Sneaky. Yep, that's Sneaky again. They're gonna try to position their teammates closer to the northern flag to try to steamroll these flags. This is insane, and they're going at it. They are going at it. Squad 4 already stationed up in the northwestern side with only one player from GOKTURK. Mustafa is going to have to hold down an entire team along with Ramazar right now. And that's it. Lower DC with one chevron on the flag right now. They're capturing it slowly but surely, but once they do, the next flag will be at Ashwick right now, with Squad 4 already in position in this rectangular prism flag radius. It's a big complex to secure, but right now Perplex is going to make our life very complex. So, Mazur coming in right now in the field. He's going to initiate right now. He enters the building. On the other building, he might engage Sean first. Keeps his gun out. He senses them. He hears them, actually, as he goes through the building. Perplex is going to be on the second floor with Sean up along the corner right now. This is it. Turn behind you. Behind you, Mazur. Behind you. That's it. He's going to pop Toto. Nice shot. Sean going to quickly retaliate to that right now. Holy cow, Mazur might single-handedly save this flag, and that's it. Decisive defeat. The PLA CI win the battle by 131 tickets to 0. Let's go ahead and check the scoreboard real quick here. Everyone get a good look at this. Scrolling down. Gotta make it quick before the map changes. Make it quick, everybody. Get a good look at that. Great job, great job. Wait, what squad does it say? My man Socrates best in the world. Love you, Winbane, you're great. Alright, special shout out to both teams. Great job, everybody. And that's it. Holy camole. Great job to both teams. Thank you so much, Simon, for the subscription. Holy cow, that was insane. Thank you, Kruk, so much for the subscription as well. I appreciate it. Asker, again, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Oatball and everybody else. Marcus Aurelius. Hope, good to see you. Holy cow. That is insane. So that's it, everybody. Corrupted Infantry versus GOKTURK. Legendary match. Holy moly. I have never seen legendary gameplay tactics like that before. That is insane. So real quick, I kind of want to talk about this real quick here. So what we have, basically, if I can just show y'all, lower DC, a lot of contestation from both teams. Actually, let me do this. I kind of want to talk about this real quick before we head out. Alright, so that was an amazing gameplay from both teams. I just want to talk about real quick about the legendary gameplay we saw the second round. Special shout to Sneaky, by the way. You're great. From CI. Okay, so basically we saw FOB placements at the beginning of the match from both teams. 2 FOBs from the blue team, GOKTURK, on here, and also I believe here as well. Middle and southwestern sides. The CI, Corrupted Infantry, set their FOB directly on Homestead on the northeast. And throughout over half the match, the FOBs were doing just fine, but eventually they started rotating their shift kind of like that. And actually it was like a counterclockwise formation where the blue team GOKTURK approached from west to east here and then shifted north to hit Homestead from the southeastern side, and also to cut off the main supply route over here from the main base of the PLA team, the CI team over on the eastern side. On the counter side, the red team, the CI players, actually pushed along the northern hills to make a turn down from northwest to hit south on the middle FOB to hit it from here. Once this FOB fell, you know, they also simultaneously send over Sneaky to try to send a C4 and explosives on the southwestern FOB. So eventually, flash forward, both FOBs have fallen, but the blue team, with the sandwich tactics they did with the infantry support, and despite all this chaos happening, they were able to take out the flag using infantry support, despite their FOBs falling from the behind on the western side. Now, with that being said, the CI team, they were able to retaliate by making a southern FOB here directly south DC, along with squad 3 support from CI team as they try to pressure south DC with the small squad, less than like 5 people. But eventually, as the tide of the battle started shifting, both teams actually neutralized both flags from the counterclockwise shift of the diagonal frontline battle. So what we first started from north to south, from the pushes from either this way all along a vertical front here, it shifted counterclockwise that both teams countered each other. FOB here from CI eventually falls, but they managed to get another FOB down to the south. Blue team holds this out for a long time with double, triple squads up against infantry trickling in from CI along the eastern main base, pushing westbound to Homestead. But at the same time, we got a couple blue team players spread along the eastern hills here, trying to make a flank over to South DC. And they at the same time, they try to utilize the top mountains here to try to make a push up against the valley, up against the southern activation FOB from corrupted infantry here. But the great news that CI does a very great job at is that their team, they're always taking out the blue team FOBs that they attempt to reactivate along the western sides of the map. At the same time, South DC has the supplies they need on the southern side of the map. The blue team, despite trying to make a push here, they don't have enough people pushing against the FOB here. And eventually, near the end of the match, majority of the CI players start spawning here. Squad 4, along with Sneaky Squad there, they start causing a lot of devastation and a lot of explosives here to prevent a new FOB activation from GOKTURK. So eventually, after the FOBs here get wiped out, the infantry squads from the red team start pushing northeast, along with the main base squads from the east to sandwich the flag and wipe out the GOKTURK players holding down Homestead. With that being said, now recapturing Homestead, they fully secure that, which allows South DC to be fully capped by the existing red team players already on point. So with that flag being captured, they said that Sneaky Squad here, they send their remaining people that came, the FOB takedown squad from CI, after they resecure Homestead, they push back southwest into the main road in the city to make sure no incoming vehicles from the blue team approach, and then they push up northwest, and that's squad 4 I'm talking about. Squad 4 from CI push up northwest to position themselves on the final flag here, already ready to go, because they are very confident that they're going to be able to successfully capture South DC. And of course, South DC eventually gets captured in no time, with the fresh FOB here still taking a couple small arms fire, but CI fully secures a South FOB. They capture South DC. Squad 4 is already positioned up here to capture the last flag. At that point, the game is over. CI, strategic maneuver, very coordinated tactics, and great job to both teams from CI and also from GOKTURK. Both teams tried their very best, so this is advanced tactics. And we saw, they tried their best. No one gave up, and it's just everybody's trying to outmaneuver each other, trying to topple each other's foundations, and taking out each other's FOBs. But as we can see, this is what happens. Like, that's ultimate squad teamwork tactics gameplay. This is ideal squad competition. How squad is meant to be played. Full out teamwork, full coordination, advanced tactics, legendary gameplay, especially from the engineers and the mortar squads and all squad leaders. Again, special shout out to Corrupted Infantry and also to GOKTURK. Great teams out there. Y'all amazing. Thank you so much for all the support. Make sure to follow and subscribe for more epic streams. Thank you so much for all the people that subscribed as well. We'll go ahead and save this video to put onto YouTube, and I'll send it over to everybody as well. You know the drill. So again, happy Labor Day weekend to those in America. It's a great happy Sunday on September 3rd of 2023. My name is Socrates. It's so great to be here once again. Special shout out to the Squad Open Tournament staff. Y'all know who you are. Special shout out to all the clans, all the players, and all the viewers, and all the friends and families out there watching out there around the world for supporting this tournament and for watching and really cheering on all your friends and families playing in this tournament throughout these next couple months. I have a Discord channel if you guys want to join. It's !Discord in the chat. I'm slowly growing the community as well. Very nice people. A lot of people there play squad. Keep in touch with me. I'll be available on Discord. Send me a private message there. Maybe send me a private message on Twitch. Send me a friend request on Discord. Keep in touch. Anyways, it's a great day. I got to take off now. Y'all have a great day. My name is Socrates, your Shoutcaster. Until next time, happy Sunday. Peace out.